September always brings a ton of work on the farm, and that means getting the fields ready. That's why I decided to invest in a chisel cultivator. Hopefully our old Volvo tractor can handle it. Today, the goal is clear. Prepare our precious land for winter crops and for the big vegetable planting in spring. So, no time to waste. Let's fire up the tractor and go pick up our brand new piece of equipment. This new tool actually looks pretty solid. Now let's just hope it performs as good in the field as it does on the showroom floor. All right, no time to waste. Back to the farm we go. Let's drop it down and see what it can do. Oh yeah, that's not bad at all. Looks like it's working perfectly. I think it's time to hire a helper for this job. And while they're busy, we'll get back to taking care of the rest of the farm. Oh, look at that! Our neighbor just showed up to lend a hand. And by the looks of it, she really knows what she's doing. Perfect timing. Meanwhile, let's check in on our animals. We'll freshen up their bedding, top off the feeders, and make sure our feathered friends keep giving us plenty of eggs, meat, feathers, and even down. And over there, those little pink snouts are growing up so fast. Our piglets are coming along nicely. Our helper is doing an amazing job. Steady, reliable, and the work is really getting done right. But as the day slowly winds down and evening starts creeping in, we've got a problem. She's just moved on to the second little field and, oh no, you've got to be kidding me. We're almost out of fuel in the tractor. No time to waste. I'm jumping in the truck and heading straight to the store for some barrels of diesel. This job cannot be left for tomorrow. We've got to push through and finish today, no matter what. I managed to grab 2 barrels. Hopefully that'll be enough. Fuel isn't cheap these days and our income isn't exactly sky high. So we better use it wisely if we don't want to end up broke and sitting on our soft behinds. Fuel's here, and the tractor's getting topped off right away. Looks like we're finally gonna wrap things up with the fields today. Mission accomplished. As the evening settled in, an old dream came rushing back to me, opening my very own shop. And not just any shop, but a place where I could sell the things I've made with my own 2 hands. That would be amazing. But dreams need a plan. Luckily, my grandfather had already thought of that long ago. He left me a full blueprint, ready to go. So now it's time to grab the plans, buy the materials, and start building. The only thing that worries me is money. Materials at the local market aren't cheap, and I'm not sure if I can afford it all. Still, a dream is a dream, and some dreams are worth chasing no matter the cost. But of course, the moment I started turning this dream into reality, another problem popped up. How am I supposed to haul all those building materials? So I went looking and found the simplest, most spacious trailer I could get my hands on. And best of all, it didn't break the bank. This trailer turned out to be great, but wow, it's insanely heavy for our little van. And like I said, building materials are ridiculously expensive. I grabbed 2 packs of long boards, 2 packs of short boards, and a box of tools to get our shop off the ground. And that's about all the cash we've got left in the account. Well, no turning back now. The main thing is just getting this trailer home in one piece.
Loading's done successfully. Now let's just hope getting this beast back home goes just as smoothly.
Made it home safe and sound. Now it's time to unload everything and let the dream shop construction begin. What a perfect way to wrap up the first half of September. Reviving Grandpa's farm is going surprisingly well so far. But now we've got to figure out how to fill our wallet. Money's still seriously tight. That's it! The store's construction has officially begun! Amazing! But of course, I made a big mistake and bought the wrong materials. Hopefully, we'll still be able to use them. Right now, we really need 2 packs of stone and 3 packs of cement. The problem is, we're desperately short of money. After some thought and seeing how diligently our assistant works without taking breaks, I decided there's no way I can give up. Time to go to the store. But first, let's stop by the bank for an extra loan for the materials. I rushed to get everything, made it to the market just before closing, loaded it up, and hit the road. But of course, nothing's ever easy. This load is insanely heavy. Now it's all about making it home without any mishaps. Though, honestly, I'm not feeling super confident. Oh boy, here we go. By some miracle, I made it home without any incidents. I unloaded all the materials, and with a few bumps along the way, we did it. The construction is officially underway. Meanwhile, work in the fields is done. All that's left is to wash up, park the machinery in the garages, lock up the farm, and finally get some rest until morning. And tomorrow, a brand new day awaits, full of fresh adventures that we'll tackle right here on this old farm. Good morning! The last half of September is here, and we've used up all our materials. Wasting no time, I hopped on the tractor, hooked up the trailer, and raced to the building supply market for 3 packs of shortboards and 2 packs of beams. Quick as a bee, I loaded everything up and headed straight home. Today's got big plans. Time to get to work in the apple orchard. The construction of our dream shop is moving at lightning speed. If things keep going like this, we'll be selling our own goods here in no time. But first, while it's still morning, it's time to take care of our animals, clean up their pens, and make sure they're well fed. Done with the animals. Now it's time to take care of the apple orchard. But first, let's stop by the store and grab a crate and some baskets for harvesting. With everything quickly loaded up, we headed straight to the orchard. And along the way, we were treated to the most stunning HOF BERGMANN landscapes. In the morning light, they look especially magical. Now that we've arrived, it's time to make these apples work for us. To do that, we'll start harvesting and turning them into apple puree and fresh apple juice. There's a lot of work ahead, but hopefully we can get it all done before evening. It turned out to be a really good harvest and a truly productive day. The juice is being made, the puree is cooking, and we've even managed to set aside a small reserve of apple puree. Now, with a calm heart, it's time to head home and enjoy a little well-deserved rest. But as my grandfather used to say, rest is only a dream. The construction of our little shop is almost complete, and I must admit, it already looks pretty cozy and charming. All we're missing now are the windows, the door, and some furniture. So I think it's time to gather all our products, head out to sell them, and hopefully we'll earn just enough to finish what we've started. And here it is, the moment of truth, farmers. Oh my goodness, these are our very first hard-earned profits. Of course, it's not enough yet for a car or fancy furniture, but hey, as the saying goes, even a chicken pecks grain by grain. Step by step, we'll get there. Oh, what a nightmare! Your prices are insane. For that kind of money, I could probably fly to the moon. I really need to figure out a way to make more profit. Otherwise, this dream will stay just a dream. Well, that's it for today, friends. Another day on Grandpa's farm is behind us, full of work, discoveries, and small victories. Sure, the struggles are real, and the prices bite harder than a watchdog. But every nail, every board, and every drop of sweat brings us closer to our dream. One day we'll finish our little shop, fill it with our own goods, and breathe new life into this old farm, just the way Grandpa would have wanted. For now, new days, new challenges, and new adventures are waiting ahead. Thanks for being here. See you next time on the farm.